Most stories about fat people are a transformation story where they end up thin. And Dietland is not. Dietland is a different story. Your life can change and your body can stay the same, which is so exciting and true.
Dietland is about Plum Kettle, and she is a woman who's been overweight her entire life and struggling with that. And she really believes that if she gets down to a size 6, that everything that she wants in her life will finally be available to her.
Good job. That's another pound this week.
My home scale said 2.
You do need to pick it up a bit. You're still morbidly obese.
Plum's idea of fitting into the world is rendering herself invisible because there's no place for a fat lady.
I just wish you could be happy with what God gave you. You have Grandma's body.
Grandma's fat.
When we first meet Plum, she is really beaten down. She gets a lot of feedback in her everyday life about the fact that she's not acceptable.
Plum is not the perfect body or the perfect person for this world.
Plum, I always forget. What beautiful eyes you have.
Thank you.
Plum works for Kitty Montgomery, who is the editor of Daisy Chain magazine, amongst many others at Austin Media. And her job is answering letters that girls sent to Kitty. So she's sort of Kitty's secret voice.
You give them hope. Someone like you has such insight into what they're going through.
Well, thank you.
But then something remarkable happens to Plum. She's contacted by this sort of shadowy underground, this network of women who are fighting back against the status quo, against the beauty industry, and against all the messages that we get that we should be more perfect.
Come in.
The fact that Plum is contacted by somebody inside Austin Media is kind of unthinkable to her, that anybody in this giant organization doesn't drink the Kool-Aid.
You know this place peddles book, and you're ready to do something about it.
I think she's been pushing that away for so long because life starts when you're thin. So she's waiting for that moment, and finally it's here.
There's this other group of angry women. They call themselves Jennifer, and they've decided to take justice into their own hands. And for them, that means capturing sexual predators and killing them.
Plum's really taking to the idea that women are taking the law into their own hands and seeing justice served to people who deserve it.
Plum sort of gets sucked in to these two different groups of feminists, one who believes in nurturing women and the other one who believes in revenge.
Hey, how you doing, beautiful? Look, listen, look, my friend here feel like a kiss with me.
I was tired of doing nothing. I wanted to fight back. She's been thrown away, and instead of becoming trash, she becomes a trash fire. She's refusing to dismiss herself for maybe the first time.
I think everything about this show is going to surprise people.
There's so much in this show. There's sisterhood and humor and women finding an outlet for their anger.
Witnesses say his body fell out of the sky.
It's a real big middle finger. Get a life.